Yeah. Hare Krishna devotees, welcome to the Sunday Feast program. We are starting the program with Kirtan by Her Grace Prachi Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Jaya Gurudev
Gurudev
Jaya Jaya Gurudev
Jaya Jaya Gurudev Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev
Jai Gaura Hari Bol
Hari Bol
Hari Bol
Hari Bol
Hari Bol Jai गौर हरि बोल
निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
जय गौर प्रेमानंदे
हरि हरि बोल
Thank you, Prachimataji. That's a wonderful ecstatic Kirtan. Devotees will have a quick 30 seconds. We will just move forward. Only 2 columns, Prabhus will sit. The rest all like Mataji's sit. If you can come forward, then so that whoever come late, they can join at the end. Kids, come forward here. Yeah. Yeah, come here. Very good. Yeah, we have another 10 seconds. Move little forward. Hare Krishna all of you. Thank you for attending this Sunday Feast program. Again, today we are very fortunate to have His Grace Vrindavan Das Prabhu. He is a special speaker today, and he just joined ISKCON Juhu in mid-80s. Prabhu was Sankirtan leader at Juhu. Later he was appointed as first head pujari in ISKCON Radha Gopinath Chowpatty temple. Prabhu served as temple president at Pune, Belgaum in Karnataka, and New Vrindavan. He is actively involved in preaching in the state of Maharashtra and USA. He conducts yatras for devotees. He is the author of book Tukaram, The Life and Teachings of Vaishnava Saint from Maharashtra, who was initiated in a dream by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prabhu's articles based on Bhakti Yoga are published bi-weekly in newspaper. In USA, Prabhu travels and preaches in the East Coast. With that, we will welcome Prabhu with loudly chanting one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Chaitanya Charitamrita, I don't know.
No, Prabhu asking Chaitanya. Prabhu will project that over.
Yeah, but I want to read too.
Will open mobile laptop.
Yeah. You can give me Kartal. Can you play Mridanga?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll play Kartal.
We cannot bring that laptop, right? It is connected.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
I can read this.
Okay.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Yashoda Nandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yashoda Nandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, समवेद गौर भक्त वृंद की, जय गौर प्रेमानंदी. हरे कृष्ण. So today we will read from Chaitanya Charitamrut, Madhya Leela chapter 9, text number 282. I think the verse is there on the board. तथा हैते पंढरपुरे ऐला गौर चंद्र, विठ्ठल ठाकुर देखी पाहिला आनंद. The translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. From there, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Pandharpur, where he happily saw the temple of Vitthala Thakur. Purport. The city of Pandharpur is situated on the in the river Bhima. It is said Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu initiated Tukaram when he visited Pandharpur, and thus Tukaram became his disciple. Tukaram Acharya became very famous in the Maharashtra province, and he opened the Sankirtan movement all over the province. The Sankirtan party belonging to Tukaram is still very popular in Bombay and throughout the province in Maharashtra. Tukaram's book is known as Abhanga. His Sankirtan party exactly resembles the Gaudiya Vaishnava Sankirtan parties, for they chant the holy name of the Lord with mridanga and kartals. The Lord Vitthal mentioned in this verse is a form of Lord Vishnu with two hands. He is Narayan. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktarunda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So thank you very much for allowing me to serve all of you. It's my great pleasure to be amongst all of you. So today we'll be discussing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's visit to Pandharpur. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he took sannyas in Kathua and then he came to stay at Jagannath Puri. And when he came to Jagannath Puri, he had a long desire to find out where his elder brother Vishwarup is gone. And also, externally, he wanted to travel to all holy places in South India and also preach the message of chanting the holy name, Hare Krishna mantra. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he took permission from all his associates Sarvam Bhattacharya and all other devotees were residing in Jagannath Puri at that time. And he started walking. He came all the way down to Kanyakumari. From there he came to Gokarna, Udupi. Then he came to Kolhapur, took darshan of Mahalakshmi. Then he came to Satara, where he found Baldev Vidyabhushan's Krishna Karanamrut. And then he traveled to Nasik, where he went to Panchavati, where Sita was abducted by Ravana. And from there he came to Pandharpur. Now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's visit to Pandharpur, see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he stayed in Pandharpur for 11 days. That's the second largest stay. First he stayed in Venkat Bhatt's house in Srirangam for 4 months, And then the second 11th day, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed in Pandharpur. So the first time when he came, so he was, as usual, he took a bath in the Chandrabhaga river. So Chandra, it is like a crescent moon. The Chandrabhaga is river like a crescent moon. It's considered Ganga. So it's like, because it's like a moon, it's called Chandrabhaga. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he took bath in the river, and as is usual, he raised his hand and, inspired everybody to chant Hare Krishna, and dancing, he went into the temple of Vithala. So that's what this verse is, Tatahite Pandharpure. So he, Vithala Thakuro dekhi Ananda paila. So when he saw Vithala, he was very, very happy. And he danced there for 3-4 hours. And after that, one local Brahmana, he came to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he said, please come to my house for prasadam. It's the duty of grahasthas to invite Vaishnavas or sadhus to their house for prasadam. So he invited Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came to his house. They had a Krishna Katha discussion, and he served Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very happily. And after this prasadam, he asked, so please take some rest. And at that time, he told, there is one great Vaishnava here in Pandharpur. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked him, what is his name? And he said, Sri Rangapuri. So as soon as he heard Sri Rangapuri, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately remembered. He is a god brother of his own god brother Ishwara Puri, both of them disciple of Madhvendra Puri. So he came, and I would like to meet him immediately, because he was so eager. So when they went, he saw Sri Rangapuri was sitting in one house, and as soon as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went there, he offered his prostrated obeisances. And Sri Rangapuri, by seeing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he lifted his arm and embraced him, and both were shedding tears on each other's shoulder in ecstasy of each other's love and meeting after a long time in a Vaishnava. And Sri Rangapuri said, it seems that you belong to line of Madhvendra Puri. And I said, yes, I am a disciple of Ishwara Puri. So see, this is how people recognized your line by seeing your behavior, how we behave. In that way, our Guru Maharaj or our line of disciplic succession is recognized. They recognize by tilak, they recognize by our dress, they recognize mostly by our behavior. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was very happy to see Sri Rangapuri. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Rangapuri, both of them, they started talking for like 7 days. They were talking day and night about Krishna and all the pastimes of Krishna. And after 7 days, Sri Rangapuri asked Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he said, by the way, where are you from? See, whenever we meet people, what is our first question? Where are you from? Right? But they were so engrossed in talking about Krishna Katha, they didn't ask for where are you from. But actually it doesn't matter, we are all from Krishna Loka, right? We are all from Vaikuntha. So whether you are from Austin, Dallas, Houston, doesn't matter. We We're all from Golok Vrindavan, right? So he didn't even ask, where are you from? So seventh day he remembered, oh, where are you from, by the way? And he said, I am from Navadvip, you know. So as soon as he said Navadvip, Srirangapuri became very ecstatic. He said, I know Navadvip. I was in Navadvip with my Guru Maharaj, Madhvendra Puri. And I went to the house of very, very pious Vaishnava Brahmana named Jagannath Mishra. And his wife Sachimata, she was like a mother of the universe. And he said, I still remember the taste of banana flour curry she made. So this is how cooking should be. You know, he said, after many, many years, he said, I still have the taste on my tongue of Sachimata, you know. And then he said, in my previous ashram, Sachimata is my mother and Jagannath Mishra is my father. So they became more intimate. And then he said, he had one son, his name was Vishwarup. You know, at a very young age, he took sannyas because, as you know, Chaitanya Charitamrita explains, when he was young, he used to go to Advaita Acharya's house and study Bhagavatam and everything. So he developed such a taste for going to Holy Dham. He left home at very early, at around 12 years. You know, he left and nobody knew where he was. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, actually, I have come in search of him. That's why I am traveling. That's one of the purpose of my traveling. And Srirangapuri is saying, yes, he came here and he took samadhi. He said, in Pandharpur, where Vishwarup took samadhi. That's very, for Gaudiya Vaishnavas, Pandharpur is very, very dear for many reasons. So one of the reasons Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and stayed for 11 days. Second reason, he found out that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's elder brother, Vishwarup, has taken sannyas there. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu felt very, he was sad. At the same time, he was happy. At least you found out where is my brother. And he was sad because his brother is no more. So, like that, again, they embraced each other, started talking. And then Srirangapuri left for Dwarka, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continued to stay another 4 or 5 days there. And this Pandharpur is also very important because one time on a travel, Lakshmipati Tirth, he traveled all over India, all the holy places, and he came and resided in Pandharpur. And he was a very simple sadhu. He was staying under the tree every day. So one day he was a very ardent devotee of Balaram, Lord Balaram. So whole day he was thinking about Balaram, talking about Balaram and chanting the glories of Balaram. So, you see, normally whatever you do in the day, night time you have the dream, correct? So because he was chanting whole day thinking about Balaram, when he just at the very, very late night, he just dozed off a little bit, and in that he saw a dream that his Lord and Master Balaram has appeared in front of him, and he's telling him that tomorrow morning, the one young, tall, handsome, stout personality will come, and he will beg you to give initiation. So I want you to initiate him, and in his ear he tells the mantra. So this is the mantra, you should give it to him. So Lakshmipati Tirtha wakes up from the dream. For a pure devotee, there is no difference between dream and reality. So he thinks, he starts feeling very sad that Balaram came, but he came in my dream, I couldn't serve him properly. I lost a chance. He started lamenting. And he was just sitting under a tree, and as predicted, one young, handsome, tall, whitish complex boy walked in front of him. And that was Nityananda Prabhu, who left Navadvip, who left Ekachakra. Same like Vishwarup, he left at very young age with the Shankararanya Swami. Now he came to his house, and his father Harai Pandit and mother Padmavati, they served so nicely this sannyasi. And next day morning when he was leaving, normally we asked, how I can serve you? That's the way. It's a very serious question. You should be ready to have the answer, So he asked, how I can serve you? And then see, this Shankararanya, his sannyasi, he said, I want your boy, I want some assistance because I am going on long pilgrimage. I want your boy as my assistance. Give it to me. Just imagine a 10-year-old boy, how much parents are attached, But because it's the religious principles, you have asked, then he should be offered whatever is asked. So they gave it. Of course, they had a shock of their life and they left the body. But nevertheless, this is how principles should be followed, no matter whether it's a matter of death. So he gave it, and Shankararanya, he traveled all over, and then he left. So Nityananda kept traveling alone, and he went to all the places in South India, and then he also came to Pandharpur. And Nityananda is none other than Balaram. He is the one who came in the form of Balaram to tell Lakshmipati Tirth to initiate. So actually Balaram, he himself gave the mantra. So next day, Nityananda Prabhu came and he offered obeisances, dandavats to Lakshmipati Tirth. And Lakshmipati Tirtha, he was happy to see, exactly as described by Balaram Prabhu, this Nityananda is there. And he offered obeisances, and he said, please, I have no shelter in this world. And this is Balaram speaking, just to show us what is the importance of Guru. He said, I have no shelter in this world. I traveled all the holy places, but still I couldn't understand what's the purpose of my life and why I am in this world. So please give me shelter of your lotus feet and give me some knowledge and give me mantra so that I can perfect my life. So in this way he surrendered to Lakshmipati Tirth. And then Lakshmipati Tirtha, as Balaram gave him the mantra, he gave the same mantra to Nityananda Prabhu, and he offered obeisances. And immediately Lakshmipati Tirtha left. That's the only meeting with his Guru. Sometimes we wonder, I take initiation, we never met Guru, at least we see him. In Nityananda, he never saw afterwards again. So, he took initiation from Lakshmipati Tirtha. So that's another thing. Pandharpur is important for Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Nityananda Prabhu was initiated. And that's where the link is. Why Nityananda Prabhu is, we consider him as the elder brother of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because wherever Vishwarup left, that's where Nityananda Prabhu was initiated. So initiation is a second birth, and here he left in the spirit, they are together in Pandharpur. So that is why Balaram Hoilo Nitai. So that's how Nityananda is Balaram and older brother of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Even though biologically they are not brothers, but spiritually the Vishwarup mood entered into Nityananda Prabhu. And Nityananda Prabhu, he was traveling and he was waiting for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to, he also knew that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has appeared in Navadip and he is going to start his Sankirtan movement. So he was traveling and waiting. And then after taking initiation from there, by that time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had already traveled to Navadip. So he met in Navadip and then they went to Vrindavan. So in this way, Nityananda Prabhu also got initiated in Pandharpur. Now the most important thing, Pandharpur is famous for Lord Vitthal. Correct? So that's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is talking about. Vitthala dekhile pahila ananda. So he was very happy to see Vitthala. So Vitthala, his Krishna himself is non-different than Krishna. But in the local language, Vitthala, Vit means brick and Thala means who is staying. Vitevari Tela Tochi Vitthala. So because he is standing on a brick, he is called Vitthala. That's another name of Krishna. So according to Purana, there is a long history about how Vitthala came to Pandharpur. So it is explained, one time Krishna, he stayed up to 11 years and 7 months in Vrindavan. Then he came to Mathura, and from Mathura he took all his Brajavasis, all the Mathuravasis. He came to Dwarka and he became king there. And now he is married with 16,108 wives, and he has 10 kids from each wife. Just imagine how much is the population of Dwarka. And 16,100 palaces. And it is not that Krishna is in one palace and is not in the other. When Narad Muni is visiting, see, Krishna in one palace he is playing with his kids, and second palace he is doing some yagya, in third palace he is talking with guests, in a fourth palace he is sitting with his wife, in a fifth palace he is counseling his ministers. So in this way Narad Muni travels, and it is not that Krishna was following him. Narad Muni, Krishna is everywhere, Krishna was everywhere. So that is Krishna's potency. So therefore, unless we understand Krishna, who is Krishna, we cannot understand his leelas. Now that's how Krishna is. So he is omnipotent, he is everywhere. So this Krishna, now he is married, and who is his first wife? Rukmini. And she is from where? Anybody knows? Yes, Vidarbha. It comes in Maharashtra, correct? And name of that place is Kaudinyapur, which is near Amravati. ISKCON is building a beautiful Vittal Rukmini temple there, and Rukmini Dwarkadish temple. So Rukmini, when she heard from Narada Muni about the beauty of Krishna, she sent a letter, That's the only love letter in the history of creation. Other things are lust letters, I like you, I love you, I like this, I like your eyes, I like your this, right? But she didn't write like that. She expressed her heart and glorified as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So it is worth reading for young boys and girls, how the love letter should be written, It is the only love letter. In the 10th canto of Bhagavatam. So Rukmini, she writes a letter because she was destined to marriage with Shishupal, her brother. But she heard from Narada Muni about the beauty of Krishna, and she sent a letter, and Krishna came, and he kidnapped Rukmini. And Rukmini was about to go to Durga temple. That Durga temple is still there, and there is a place from where Krishna kidnapped Rukmini, and he went, and behind that all the army of Shishupal and everything, Balram also came. So Rukmini was the first one. Then he was married also to Satyabhama, and then 8 main queens, and then 16,108. All these queens from Bhaumasura's jail. So he was residing, and at that time, even though Krishna, now he is in palace, but still he remembers his childhood. Right? Sometimes even though you are in Austin, you remember your hometown many times probably, right? So Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is unlimited. So his thinking is also unlimited. So he is thinking of his childhood pastimes. He's thinking about Gopas and Gopis, and especially Radharani. So he talks about Radharani, all the time. And in the night he'll just get up, Radhe, he's so much in ecstasy. So he's even staying in Dwarka, he's in the mood of Vrindavan. That's why it is said that Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. So he remembering so much his past, all the leelas, all the plays and all the dance they did, all played in the grooves of Vrindavan. So he's remembering all those. So one time Radharani comes. Actually just like Krishna don't leave Vrindavan, Radharani also don't leave Vrindavan. But wherever Krishna goes, Radharani is Alladini Shakti. She also goes wherever there is Krishna. Like sun and sun rays cannot stay separate. Wherever sun goes, sun rays is always there. So Radharani, how she can live in Vrindavan? So she also came to see Krishna. But she is a village girl. She didn't like big buildings, big highways and overways and so many things, She didn't like it. But she had a love for Krishna, so she met Krishna. But Krishna was different. Krishna had a big crown, and he has a jewelry and very ornate clothes on his body. He was not like a simple boy with a forest flowers or a turban and peacock feather. He was very different. He was like a king. So Radharani, but Krishna his heart was completely melt when he met Radharani. And then when he said, Radharani came, he took her to a hand and ordered and made her sit next to him. And they started talking very intimately. Now this Rukmini, she just entered into the palace and she is seeing Krishna talking with some girl, which she don't even know. Now, she heard Radha, but she never know this is Radha. Now which woman will like her husband talking intimately to other women? And she is from Maharashtra. How Maharashtra girls are. Anybody from Maharashtra here? No, good, thank you. Oh, he's here, okay. So I can glorify Maharashtra women. They are very swabhimani, right? Very swabhimani. There is a difference between pride and, swabhiman. I don't know exactly what is swabhiman in English, how we can say that. Pride, self-esteem, yes. There is a difference, So, see, Rukmini, she got really angry, but she didn't say anything to Krishna. Why? Because she is the one who chose Krishna as a husband. And Krishna used to tease her, you married a wrong man, you should have married Shishupal, why did you marry me? I don't have any qualification. You always to tease. And Rukmini will say, no, they used to have this husband-wife talk also. So, Rukmini got very upset and she left Dwarka. And now, any girls get angry where she is going to go? To her parents' house, right? So Rukmini started walking towards Vidarbha. She started walking from Dwarka on the way to Vidarbha. And she came to this place called Pandharpur. That time it was known as Dindiravan. So Dindira means tamarind and Van means forest. It's a forest of tamarind trees. So Rukmini came, she was very angry. But many days have passed. Husband and wife, they get angry, they fight with each other, and she leaves or he leaves. And in 2 days they realize, it's okay, she's good, At least I used to get nice food, all this. Then immediately we start thinking all good qualities, right? First 2 days the anger is there. So Rukmini also, she left, but then she realized, I am the one who wrote a letter to Krishna. It is not that I married to him. It is not that he asked me to marry. I asked him to marry. And I liked him, he's a very nice boy. But Swabhiman is there, Now I don't want to go back unless he comes and takes me back. She is ready to go, but, that pride is there. So unless he comes to me and take, I will not go. So she comes here and thinking about Krishna, she stayed in Pandharpur. There is a place on the bank of Chandrabhaga river where Rukmini is still doing tapasya under a tree. So, now Rukmini is here. Now Radharani, because she is from Vrindavan, she don't like Dwarka. It's very difficult. Big buildings and all, so many things happening. She's like, oh no. She just came, met Krishna and she also left. So she didn't stay. Now Krishna is alone again. Even though he has so many wives, but he still felt alone. There is no Radharani and there is no Rukmini. So Krishna started feeling separation from Rukmini now. Now Krishna, he also, because Radharani came to meet him, he was in that mood. So he had some gopas around him, so he took some gopas and he, with his flute and a stick in a hand, like a gopal, he started walking. And then he came to Pandharpur. But when he came to Pandharpur, he forgot about Rukmini. He thought of something happened in previous life of another devotee whose name was Muchukunda. So when Krishna, he established Dwarka and Jarasandha was attacking and Krishna, he forgave him many times and finally he killed him. And then Kala Yavana was very upset because his friend Jarasandha was killed. So Kala Yavana, he wanted to kill Krishna. Now Krishna, Kala Yavana is coming behind him with a sword and he wanted to kill Krishna. Now Krishna is running and he has like a shawl on his shoulder and he is running and Kala Yavana, he just comes very close and then he runs fast. Then he again slows down, Kala Yavana comes, then he again runs fast. So Krishna is like this all the time. It is very difficult to catch him. We have to have love, Yashoda. That's the way only we can catch Krishna. Demons, he feels like he is there, but they can never catch. So now this Kala Yavana is running behind Krishna. And Krishna is showing that he is afraid of him, And he is running also. And then he comes running and he knows Muchukunda is there. And Krishna always likes to give credit to others, Nimitya Matra. Always likes to give credit to others. Now he comes, now Muchukunda, he is sleeping in that cave. He was sleeping in the cave. Now only Krishna was not there, but Krishna knew what benediction Muchikunda has. So Muchikunda, because he fought for the devatas, demigods, for many days, he was exhausted. He won the battle for devatas, but he was very exhausted. And then devatas, they asked him, you have fought for us, you won the war for us, now we want to give you some benediction. And what a tired, exhausted man will ask, He said, let me sleep as long as I want, don't wake me up. He said, okay, Tatastu, you got the benediction, you can sleep as long as you want. He said, not only that. He said, if somebody wakes me up from that sleep, if I see him, he should be burned to ashes. Now that was a benediction given to Muchikunda. How Krishna knows about it? Sarvasya chaham hrudi sandevisto, he's everybody's heart. So Krishna knew the benediction, he was not there, right? So he comes, he there, and here Muchikunda is sleeping, and slowly he puts his shawl on Muchikunda's body, and he goes and hides in the corner. Now see, Krishna, is it possible for him to hide? Just imagine all the suns and all the universes are shining because of the Brahmajyoti, and for such a man, can you imagine hiding in a cave without light? But Krishna can withdraw his mercy and Krishna can expand his mercy the way he wants. So Krishna is withdrawing his all the effulgence, and he is going and hiding in the corner of a cave. And now when you stand in a position to look at what's happening, you stand like this, what is happening, what he will do now. He's very curious. So he's standing in the corner like this. Now let me see what happens now, what Muchikunda does. And then Kala Yavana comes, and Krodhat Bhavati Sammoha. He is angry because he wanted to. And when you are angry, you don't think anything. So he just comes, and he has seen the shawl on the back of Krishna. So he thinks, he is trying to hide from me. He's a coward. He's running away from me, and now he's acting like he's sleeping. So he saw the shawl and he kicks him. And Muchikunda wakes up. As soon as he wakes up, now when you wake up, after 6 months, what is going to happen? Your eyes are little, immediately you cannot open them, right? And even if you open, it's so glare, the effulgence is there, you cannot see what is there. When we wake up in the morning, first 1 or 2 minutes, we don't know where we are. It takes little time to, there is a difference between waking up and getting up. We wake up, we don't get up. So that position was there. Muchikunda, he just woke up, he opened his eyes, and because of that moon, the demon Kala Yavana was, he was burned to ashes, And then he didn't even know what happened. He saw it burned into ashes. And after that, Krishna, immediately his effulgence came from the corner. So he can withdraw and he can expand anytime he wants. So effulgence was so much, and Muchikunda was confused, so bright everywhere. It's like you're looking at a moon. And then he prayed, Hiranyamayena Patrena Satyasya Pita Mukam. This is a prayer in Ishopnishad. He said, please remove your effulgence so that I can see your face. So his Muchikunda is praying, please remove, I don't know. And then Krishna removes his effulgence, and Krishna is standing here like this. And then he says, thank you so much. You killed Muchikunda, you killed Kala Yavana. So Muchikunda, I'm very, very happy with your service, and I want you to offer some benediction. Now see the heart of a Vaishnava. He says, what I want, many munis, they do tapasya and sadhana for millions of years, still they don't find you. And you're standing in front of me without even asking what I'm going to ask. I don't know, I don't want anything. Just give me your service, Just keep me your service. I'm happy. So this is what Vaishnava is, He don't ask anything because he's so happy. Whatever Krishna has provided, he's so happy, he don't need anything. So he asked him, and then Muchikunda said, I don't need anything. But Krishna is saying, no, please, you should ask something. I want to give you something. So Vaishnavas are always eager to serve humanity or all the living entities. So then he says, this already you are Krishna, you are all attractive. But this position of you is so beautiful. He said, it's so enchanting. He said, now the Kali Yuga is coming, So those people are very sinful. I will come to that later. What is our qualification explained in Bhagavatam, We'll come to that later. So he said, people are very sinful, they are no devotees. So, if they see you, give them your love. Don't see their qualification. Give their shelter of your lotus feet. Don't see their qualification. So in this way, Krishna says Tatastu. Now he is in Pandharpur and he is remembering that Muchikunda. And you see the prayer of Muchikunda in Bhagavatam. At the end, Krishna is blessing him. The next birth you will appear as a Brahmana and then you will attain the perfection. So that Muchikunda, Krishna remembers. Now he has appeared in Pandharpur as Pundalik. So Pundalik is there. And now this Pundalik, when he was born, till he became like a 15, 16, he was not a good boy. He was very notorious. He insulted his parents, he insulted the Vaishnavas, Sadhus, Brahmanas coming to his house. And he was very notorious. He never listened to his parents. And the parents were actually really, they just wanted to take care of him till he comes to age 16 years. And he said, this boy, Chanakya Pandit says, when there is a boy who is not obedient, there is no point in leaving the home. Okay? So he said, there is no point in leaving such a home. That, okay, we did our job, we did our duty, we raised him till now he is capable of working outside. So just leave him, because he is not following any religious principles, he is not even respecting his old parents now. So they said, useless to stay here. So he went. The parents, they left him and they went to on a pilgrimage. And here, Pundalik, after 2-3 days, he realized, you realize the parents when you are not with them, He was thinking, I was getting nice hot prasadam, my father was giving me nice clothes, I had nice house and everything. Now nobody is giving me anything, Then he comes, I love you, mom, Then he starts thinking, I should, it's not, I did a big mistake. So he remembers like this. But parents have already left for a week or so. So he goes on looking for them. And previously, if you are somewhere in the middle part of the India, then you travel north. Normally you go to Rishikesh, Haridwar, Varanasi. If you are down, you go to Srirangam, Tirupati, the Kanchipuram, this kind of, for when you go for Vanaprastha, you travel. So these are the things people normally do. So he understood, my parents have left, where are they going to go? They must be traveling to the north. So he started traveling and he came on the bank of Ganga in Prayag. Now he is staying on the bank of Ganga in Prayag. He was walking all day looking for parents, asking anybody who meets, where is did you see old people? So they were saying, he just went, they just went, everybody he came. But he just came in the evening, it was not yet dark. In the evening he came and he was sitting on the side of Ganga. And it was in the evening, but it was like twilight. Some light was there, you can see but cannot see clear. So across the Ganga, he saw 3 ladies, They were like a completely dirty clothes, their hairs were scattered and the dust on them. And everything was so dirty on their body. And so these 3 ladies, they go into some kind of a hermitage or ashram. And then he says, I don't know who are these 3 ladies. And there is an ashram, there was a little bit candle light was there, lamp was there. There was some light was coming, he don't know who is that. So all these 3 ladies went into this ashram. And he was curious, who are these 3 ladies? And next day morning, he woke up and in the bright light, he saw the same 3 ladies are coming out of ashram, just like they came from beauty parlor, They are so beautiful. They had a effulgent sari, nice effulgent face, their hairs were very nicely combed and very attractive. And he could not control his curiosity. He jumped in the river, he just across, he came and he fell at the feet of these 3 ladies, And somehow they know who is that. And he said, you're not qualified even, to talk with us, get out from here. They ridiculed him. Then I said, no, please, I want to know who you are. He said, what's the use? You have no respect for your parents, you have no respect for your sadhus, you have no respect for Brahmana, you have no respect for Vedic culture. What's the point? Even if we tell who we are, you are not going to understand and you have no respect anyway. So he said, no, I'm repenting since my parents left me. I have understood the importance of my life. Whatever parents have told me, I remember everything and I am trying to follow whatever they said. I am willing to follow a path of dharma. So please bless me and please tell me who are you. And they become compassionate. And then they say, I am Ganga, is Jamuna and is Saraswati. These three rivers. Now, he said, but yesterday I saw you going, you're all dirty and all dusty and everything. How come now you're all beautiful? Then he said, we go to this ashram and serve. There is a great Vaishnava named Kutamuni. He's staying there. So we clean his ashram, we serve him, and by serving him, all our body becomes clean and pure again. So this is what Ganga is saying, because people from all over the world, including Texas, Austin, they come and take a dip and they leave all their sinful activities here. So we all get contaminated, So where we are going to get pure, where are we going to get cleansed? So in the evening, we come here and serve this pure devotee, and by serving him, we become pure. So it is advised that we should not take bath in dark in the rivers, because they are not there, They go somewhere, there are Vaishnavas, they do, but they are trying to get purified. So sometimes we also, when we go and take bath in Yamuna and Ganga, and our guru or sannyasi or senior devotee is also taking bath. So we should not think, because we go to take a bath to get rid of sinful activities, we should not all think that they are also doing the same thing. They are trying to get rid of their sinful activities. Actually, Padma Puran explains that if sadhu or a pure devotee of Krishna is taking bath, actually he is cleaning the river. It is not that he is getting his sins are eradicated. But because of his appearance in the river, all the sinful activities in the river goes away. And we also get the same Krishna prema. So that is the vision we should have when we are taking bath with seniors and guru especially and sannyasis. So because of their touch to the water, the Krishna prema is also spreading in the water. And Ganga is also, or Jamuna, or any river for that matter, is getting clean. So this way, Puddalik, he gets this enlightenment from Ganga, Jamuna and Saraswati. And then he went into the ashram, he served the sadhu, and he says that I'm in search of my parents. He said, oh, they were here just 8 days ago, and they went to Varanasi. So they started walking to Varanasi. And he finds them in Varanasi, brings them home all the way. He takes them on shoulder and brings them all the way to Pandharpur. Now he is a Brahmana. Brahmana means he is depending on Krishna. He do not have even nice place to stay. His hut is torn in many places. Sunrise and rain will come in his hut. So, but he was serving his parents, since then. So, one day in the evening, now Krishna remembers that Muchikunda is here. Now this Muchikunda is, both his parents are on his thighs and he's massaging their head, both mother and father. He's doing seva to them, then he's massaging his feet, like that. So he was so engrossed in serving parents, not because they're just parents, they're devotees of Krishna, they're pure devotees. So he was serving the Vaishnavas who happened to be his parents. So Krishna remembers this. Now Krishna comes in and he enters into the house of Muchikunda. Now when guest comes to your house, what are the things we are supposed to do? 3 things we are supposed to do. What is the thing, 3 things? Yes, but first you have to do something, unless you have to invite them inside, right? Yes, Swagatam. Yes, welcome. Second thing, give place to sit and wash your feet. and offer some food or any fruits or anything, some dakshina, whatever to our capacity. That's the service. So these are the three things we should do when any guest comes to our house. So, and here is Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead. But he's so poor, he do not have anything of it. He cannot get up because his parents have their head on his thighs. And in home, because he is a son of a Brahmana, he do not have proper place to stay. He do not have any furniture also. And he could not offer anything because he cannot get up. So he says, oh, welcome. He just said, nice, okay. But he just sees something around, he found one brick. And he throws the brick, said, this is my furniture, this is what I have in my home. So stand on this. Now Krishna is so kind. It doesn't matter how you give it to him and how you offer it to him. Anything you give, Krishna accepts. So he accepted this brick and he stood on that, And in the same position, now he's looking at his devotees. How Krishna is very pleased. He says in Bhagavatam and also Padma Purana that whoever says he is my devotee is not my real devotee. But one who serves my devotee, he is my real devotee. So this is where Krishna is saying, oh, he's so nicely serving Vaishnavas. Oh, we happen to be his parents. So Krishna also didn't mind standing there on a brick like this. And he's now watching happily how his devotee is served by another devotee. Now after all these things are done, then Pundalik, he gets up and he goes and offers obeisances to Krishna. Of course, he do not have anything to offer him even now, correct? So he is saying, Krishna is saying, I am so pleased with you. And you remember in your previous life you were Muchikunda and I had given you benediction. In next life you will become a Brahmana and I will deliver you. So now I have come. Ask me any benediction. So for a devotee, he is already delivered. You don't have to ask for Krishna to deliver him. Again, he says the same thing. People in Kali Yuga, now Kali Yuga is coming. And all the people in Kali Yuga, you want to hear the qualification? What qualification we have in Kali Yuga? We didn't mention that your PhDs or engineers or doctors. So let us hear from Bhagavatam for our purification. What is our qualification? So, Manda sumanda matayo manda bhagya upadruta prayena alpayusha sabhya kalau asmin yuge jana. So kalau means those who are born in kalau, yuge jana, jana means all the people. What is their qualification or what is their quality or what's their life is? Manda, they are very slow. Can you believe? Are you slow? Anybody? See, they say you are slow. Why you are slow? You get up early in the morning, drive car, go to work, so fast, 70 miles per hour, and we are saying we are slow. Okay? Manda, people born in Kali Yuga are slow. Sumanda, lazy. Can you believe? We are called lazy. We work sometimes two shifts, and sometimes overtime, and still we are called lazy. We work so hard. And Krishna, Bhagavatam says we are lazy. Manda, Sumanda, Matayo. Everybody has their own opinion about everything, and they don't want to take Krishna's opinion. That's what Kali Yuga is, Matayo. Manda, Sumanda, Matayo. Manda Bhagya. He said people born in Kali Yuga are unfortunate. Can you believe? We have BMW, Tesla, big house, and we are unfortunate, Manda, Sumanda, Matayo, Manda Bhagya. Upadruta, always disturbed. You can't say no to this. Right? Always disturbed. So what happens? You are always disturbed. Prayena alpayusha sabhya, your ayu, your life becomes short. And this is how Kali Yuga is. Correct? So this is our qualification. No matter what we think of ourselves, Bhagavatam, this is our qualification. Now why we are called slow? Because we are fast in everything and Krishna is not in our list. As a devotee, we have Krishna in our list, but he is last. We'll do all other things and then Krishna. So we are very slow in advancing in Krishna consciousness. Actually, purpose of human life is to become Krishna conscious. Major part of our day should be Krishna conscious. But we are very slow. Last preference for those who are devotees. Those who are not devotees, there is no even Krishna in their life. So that's why they're very slow. They will do everything fast. But serving Krishna, no place. Second thing, lazy. We have got this human form of life which is exclusively meant to understand or serve Krishna, and we don't have any time for that. We are so engrossed and so busy and so fast in doing everything, but lazy when it comes to japa. Whenever you take japa mala, what your mind says, oh, whole day, 24 hours are there. What is there? There are so many things are there to do. So many important things are there prior. So we are lazy. We don't take this opportunity. We are lazy, last priority, even if it is there. So we are doing so fast everything. We are active in so many things, but we are lazy in doing Krishna conscious activities. Manda Sumanda Matayo. Nobody wants to hear about what Krishna says. What is his opinion? Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, 3rd chapter, Eme matamidam nityam manutishtanti manvanava shraddhavanto anusuyanto muchyante tepi kilbishi. He said, Eme matamidam, whoever hears my mata, my opinion. So it is meant for all of us. Eme matamidam nityam anutishtanti manava. This is for the benefit of all humanity. Manava. Shraddhavanto, with faith. Anusuyanto, without envy. Muchyante, they will be freed. Kalmisha, all the bad things in the life, they will be completely cleared. So, matayo, Krishna says, this is my mata, this is my opinion. Therefore, everybody is supposed to practice Bhagavad Gita. Everybody, no matter who you are. Mandas, matayo. So, everybody has different opinion. Maybe in the name of anything. There's so many groups, so many paths, so many this, so many that, so many things are there. But Krishna's opinion will not be considered. Correct? That's why when you don't remember Krishna, our life is a mess. Correct? Everybody has their own ego. So two egos cannot stay together. What to speak of whole society? There's so many egos are there. If you don't listen, you're all gone. So, Mandabhagya, Vipadruta. I don't have to explain why we are disturbed. We are always disturbed, right? Because Krishna keeps one thing lacking in your life. You will be never 100% happy. Something is lacking in your life. Is it true? Yeah? Does anybody is happy with whatever they have? No, we have something in life. At least something. One thing should be there. It is not. In the story of Chitraketu, you remember that. One thing is lacking in our life. And our life is going on for that. When you get that, you get something else lacking. When you get that, something else is lacking. Because we are not trying to be with the one we are looking for, that is Krishna. If you are not with Krishna, then you are lacking in so many things. But if you are with Krishna, you are not lacking anything. Doesn't matter whether you have everything, you don't have anything. So that is Mata. Krishna's opinion is not listen in Kali Yuga. Manda Bhagya, unfortunate. Sometimes we think we are so unfortunate. So Sanskrit word for fortunate is Bhagyavan. Bhagyavan comes from the word one who knows Bhagavan. That's why Bhagyavan. But if you don't know Bhagavan, you are not Bhagyavan actually, you are Abhagi, you are Anath. But we think, oh, somebody has money, what if he is Bhagyavan? Somebody has education, he is Bhagyavan. No. One who knows Krishna, he is real Bhagyavan. Because he has 6 opulences, which you are trying to steal from him and think that it is mine. So one who knows Krishna knows that whatever he has, it all belongs to Krishna. He has no pride. So, Manda Bhagya. People have got this human form of life and they are wasting in stealing from God and thinking that it is mine. That's the unfortunate thing in this world. So people are so unfortunate, having got the human form of life, they are not utilizing in understanding Krishna and serving Him and try to understand what's the purpose of life, why I am here. So these things are not known in people born in Kali Yuga, no matter where you are. That's why Manda Bhagya, unfortunate. They are wasting their life like animals. So Manda Bhagya, Hyupadruta, always disturbed. I don't have to explain this much, right? We have something or the other disturbing us. It is something very hot, or somebody insults us, we don't get anything we want. So many things are happening in our life that are disturbing. So, this is the qualification of Kali Yuga. Now, there is no devotion, very forget about all other things. Now Pundalika is saying this generation is coming, with his vision. Pure devotee, he knows what is happening in future. Even we can know because it is explained in Bhagavatam what is going to happen in Kali Yuga. There is no need to, that's why devotee have a vision. He sees through the eyes of scriptures, means Krishna's eyes. Scripture shows how Krishna sees. So that is how he's tried to make his life as Krishna wants. So here Pundalika is praying to Krishna that please, now this Kali Yuga is coming and they are unfortunate, so sinful, they have no qualification. But if they come to see you by any way, give them your shelter, give them love for you. And that is why Krishna is standing there, Now Krishna here in Pandharpur, see Rukmini is not with him. All over the world, Vitthal and Rukmini are together. But in Pandharpur, Vitthal is in front and Rukmini is behind. And then there is Radharani and Satyabhama, because these are all Alladini Shakti. But Vitthal is standing alone to fulfill the desire of his devotee that Krishna in Pandharpur, his wife, his family is not important for him. Devotees are important for him. 24 hours, millions of years, he is just standing there, waiting for his devotees to come. And Pundalik's prayer is that give them shelter at your lotus feet. So this is the only deity in the whole world. You can go and put your head on his lotus feet and hold it. Only deity in the world, Pandharpur. You go to Pandharpur, you can hold his feet and you can put your head on the feet of Krishna. So that is because Pundalika's benediction to all of us in Kali Yuga. So Krishna is standing on a brick. Now, what is this brick? That is also explained in Skanda Purana. So this brick is Indra. Now Indra, how he becomes brick? According to Skanda Purana, when we have heard Vritrasura in Bhagavatam, he has only one head. Now this Skanda Purana Vritrasura has 3 heads. And he is trying to capture the position of Indra. Indra is always in fear. Somebody will capture him, somebody will take away my place. So before that he wants to get rid of that person. So just like in Vritrasura in Bhagavatam. So now this Indra, if Vritrasura is so powerful, he cannot kill him because very powerful. So he have to cheat him to kill him. So he comes from behind and he kills him. So Vritrasura, when he turns, he sees Indra is the one who is the cause of his death, and he curses him. Now, because you cheated me, you will fall on the earth like a stone, like a brick, and that's what Indra is. Now, Indra is going to be a brick. Can you imagine? Indra is the king of the Amravati. He is the king of the Swarga. Now, he is a devotee of Krishna actually. See, he is such a devotee who is always, we consider Indra as a bad. So he can take an insult even to serve Krishna. Nobody, respect Krishna because he has offended Brajavasis, Vaishnavas, he has offended his Guru Brahaspati, and he has offended Krishna himself. So who will respect Indra? But he is doing that so that Krishna can have this Leela with him. But it's very dear to Krishna, Indra, because he does this service. Who wants to be in the service which there is always insult? So this Indra's service is there. So he is a pure devotee. But now he is praying to Krishna. He says, I am offending. I offended Vaishnavas. I offended my Guru Brahaspati. I offended you personally. Because of me you have to hold Govardhan on your left, for 7 days. I am so useless. And why is this happening? Because I forget your lotus feet. So when we forget the lotus feet of Krishna, our offenses start. So Indra says, now give me such a position, I will never ever leave your lotus feet. And that's why he became a brick at the feet of Vittala. And wheat in Marathi also means frustrated. Indra is frustrated with his offenses. He says, I don't want to leave you. I just want to be at your lotus feet. Because whenever I give up your lotus feet, I start offending. So please, I want to be at your lotus feet. So that is how Indra has taken shelter of Krishna's lotus feet, and so that he is protected. So if we take shelter of Krishna like Indra, we will not offend Vaishnavas. It doesn't stop there. If we start offending Vaishnavas, if you don't stop, it goes to the next stage. We start offending Guru and seniors. And then it doesn't stop there. You go and start offending Krishna and finish. So we should, as soon as we start thinking, offensive thought comes in mind, we should stop it. Because Kali Yuga you cannot stop. So you mind there, but we should not keep contemplating on that. So Indra, we should learn from Indra. If we leave the shelter of Krishna's feet, we are going to be doomed. So this is how Vithala is staying in the same place, still there, and millions of people go. So just like this Ashadhi Ekadashi, is about millions of people come from all over to take darshan of Vithala, because it is explained in Skanda Purana, Ashadhe Kartike Masya Ekadashi. So Kartik Ekadashi and Ashadhi Ekadashi, this Vithala all other time is Dwarkadish Krishna. But these 2 days, he is Gopa Balakam. He is like a Krishna in Vrindavan. So that's why people come to see. And after Krishna found Pundalik, then again he, with his Gopa Balakas, he went on a hill which is called Govardhan in Pandharpur. And there he is having Gopal Kala. Everybody is having their lunch with all his Gopas. And then there is a Vishnupadi is there. His lotus feet are also imprinted in Vrindavan when Krishna came. And Rukmini still, Krishna is not meeting her. His Pandharpur is for his devotees. So Pandharpur is called Nada Brahma, just like Jagannath Puri is called Anna Brahma. If you go to Jagannath Puri and if you don't eat prasad, is no point. You are not going to get Jagannath. And it is said to the degree that you can eat prasad in Jagannath Puri even if it is fallen from the mouth of a dog on the floor. Just imagine. Actually, we should not eat anything from the floor. But Jagannath Puri, you can eat prasad even if it is fallen from the dog's mouth on the floor. It is so pure and it doesn't contaminate. That's the benediction in going to Jagannath Puri. And then you go to Tirupati, it's called Kanchana Brahma. Anybody from Tirupati? I can see one Vaishnava there, yes. So, Tirupati is called Kanchana Brahma. Why people go there? Because he is a sleeping partner of many businessmen all over the world, They go and offer their donation. It is not actually donation. Their partnership, what is that, sharing, Why they do that? They do it very honestly. Everybody, very honestly they put Pandit Tirupati. You know why? Not because of love, because of fear. If I don't give profit, next year I will not make any profit. So it is not because of love, correct? So Tirupati, you see, always his hands are like this, remember? And what is coming out of his hand? Always silver coins they are shown, right? So Balaji is standing there for the people who wants money. He is standing there with golden coins. But for a Vaishnava, for a devotee of Krishna, he is telling something else. Because they are not interested in gold, When there is Krishna, Lakshmi is already there. His name is Sripati, Sridhar. Why you want to pray separately to Lakshmi? What is he saying? Take shelter of my lotus feet. That is for the Vaishnavas. For people who want money, he gives money. But money, you spend everywhere and again, useless. So if you take shelter of my lotus feet, that is what Tirupati, when you go, we should think about Krishna is telling me, take shelter of his lotus feet. So that is why we go to Tirupati. So Tirupati is Kanchan Brahma for the people, those who want Kanchan or money. So Pandharpur is called Nada Brahma. Nada means 24 hours there is Kirtan going on. You go anytime, you will hear Kirtans somewhere in the other corner of Pandharpur, and especially Ekadashi. 24-hour Kirtan is going on. So that is why it is the place where holy name is chanted, which is the Yuga Dharma for this age. So his holy name is always chanted there. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So that's all about Pandharpur. So by sitting here, we all went to Pandharpur. Now again come back to Austin if you have any questions.
Nice story about Pandharpura.
Hare Krishna.
I expected something about Tukaram in the.
I can go on talking, but I have to go, you have to go too.
I know it's like a very fascinating talking about Tukaram. Yeah. But since you are talking about Pandharpura, I thought you were going to mention about Tukaram for a minute.
They told me to stop at 1:45. I have already gone 15 minutes more, I'm sorry. Maybe next time when I come, we'll talk about Tukaram.
Prabhu, one quick question. So now also in the Pandharpur we can go and touch the feet because
Yes,
crowd is more nowadays.
Yes, but only thing you have to wait.
Okay.
Normally it takes about 3 to 4 hours, but if you go on Ekadashi, it takes at least 12 hours.
Okay.
Oh no!
No, 12 hours
That's
I'm
the only
saying.
austerity you have to do.
No, 12
Yes,
hours I'm
yes,
saying.
12 hours. Ekadashi and holidays, big rush is there. But normal day if you go, about 4 hours. And if you go on Ashadhi and Kartiki, at least 24 hours.
24 hours. Okay.
People are waiting in line.
Yeah, I heard that, Prabhu. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you can just online, type Vittal Rukmini and take darshan. Every day you can take darshan. Every day you can see Abhishek also. Yeah. Even today you can do that. Previously actually, they stopped this system because previously you can go and hug him. But when Muslims invaded the Pandharpur, since then they stopped and they allow you to touch the feet. There are 2 lines there. One, you can see them from about 100 feet. No, that's quicker. You can go through that in 1 hour. But if you want to touch his feet and put your head on it, it takes about 3-4 hours. Okay. Very well.
Any other questions or comments, reflections? Online devotees or who are in the temple hall? Okay. Thank you, Vrindavan Prabhu, for nicely sharing the all pastimes that are happened at Pandharpur, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how he got stayed there and he found his brother Vishwarup, and you also explained nicely Nityananda Prabhu's initiation ceremony there, and Rukmini's marriage and killing of Kalayavana, and also nicely described the appearance of Pundalik and Vittal. Thank you, Prabhu, for enlightening us, and you are nicely connected Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. We are very fortunate
We have
for your
a ISKCON
association.
temple there with all the facilities to stay, and there's a beautiful ghat. It's called Prabhupada Ghat. It's at a time about 10,000 people can take a bath. Such a big ghat by His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj. Is wonderful. There is a temple, and now big temple is coming up with Radha Pandarinath. Already there, but they have a big project now. So we go to Pandharpur. Please, also you can stay, visit. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu, for nicely describing all these pastimes. Devotees, please rise. We will have a Kirtan and Arati.
Somebody can sing today.
Okay. Okay.
I have to again talk.
You are okay to do Kirtan? His throat is not well. Okay. Okay. You're going to sing? Okay. You can sing. We need
I can play. Is he playing? You want to repeat?
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya
Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami
Iti Namine
Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namaste
Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine
Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadha Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadha Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadha Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadha Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadha Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha Haraya
Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha
हराय नमः कृष्ण यादवाय नमः
हरिहराय नमः कृष्ण यादवाय नमः
गोपाल गोविंद राम श्री मधुसूदन
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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे राम Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya 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 Guru Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, everybody, please bow down to the deities. जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राज का आचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमती ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राज का आचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि घोर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्यामकुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। श्री मायापुरी धाम की जय। जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगामयी यमुनामयी की जय। भक्ति देवी तुलसी देवी की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। बृहद मृदंगा की जय। All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. We are going to have Narsingh Arati now.
Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narasimhaya, Praladalaayadaine, 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 Hiranya पूर्वक्षः
हिरण्यकशिपूर्वक्षः
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 शीलकङ्कानकालाये
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 इतो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो
इतो नरसिंहो वेतो नरसिंहो
इतो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो
इतो नरसिंहो वरतो नरसिंहो
यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंहो
यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंहो
ओ यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंहो बाहिर्नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो बाहिर्नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो
बाहे नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो
नरसिंहमदिं चरणं प्रपते
नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे
नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपते तव करकमलवरे नाथा अद्भुत श्रृंगार कलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गम् केशवतीता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
कमलवरे
नाथा अद्भुत श्रृंगार
ललिता हिरण्यकशिपु
तनुभृङ्गम् केशवतीता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय केशवतीता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे केशवतीता नरहरिरूपा जय नरसिंह देव जय नरसिंह देव जय नरसिंह देव जय नरसिंह देव
जय नरसिंह देव जय नरसिंह देव जय नरसिंह देव जय नरसिंह देव
जय नरसिंह देव जय नरसिंह देव जय नरसिंह देव जय नरसिंह देव
जय नरसिंह देव जय नरसिंह देव जय नरसिंह देव जय नरसिंह देव
जय प्रभु महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल
जय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल।
नरसिम्हा भगवान की जय, प्रहलाद महाराज की जय।
Thank you Radha Damodar Prabhu for wonderful Kirtan. Thank you Sarveshri Mataji for Arati service. Today's announcements, we had 3 birthdays in the